Hey YouTube, how you doing? Welcome to my fourth video. So, we're starting where we left off with Fantastic 472 from the end of my last video. Had a little play around with some lighting, changed the camera and stuff, so hopefully this one's going to look a lot better than the last one, or the last three should I say. So anyway, I've been shopping, let's have a look at what I got. So, first book is Superman Volume 2, Number 4, the first appearance of Bloodsport. So yeah, he's going to be in the new Suicide Squad film, right? You know, Idris Elba's playing him, and I guess he's going to be the main guy. He's in all the commercials, right? So yeah, the Bloodsport movie, aka the Suicide Squad movie. But yeah, this is his first appearance. This was only £3, and I figured it's probably like an easy £10 book, maybe a £20 book. But it's kind of dirty. You can see it's been either in a pile or in a box with other comics, but out of a bag. So, you know, somebody could clean it up and make it really nice and white. And that's not something I've had a go at yet or know much about, so I won't be doing that. But yeah, good to find really. It's just nestled in a box on a real low shelf. Yeah, funny place really, amongst a lot of British stuff, so I guess that's why it was still there. But yeah, there you go. The first appearance of Idris Elba for £3. Awesome. Okay, speaking of Bloodsport the movie, this is Firestorm 35, and this was £2, and this was just in with the Firestorm stuff. This is the first appearance of the Weasel, who's played by James Gunn's brother, is that right? In the new Suicide Squad film, and I think the Weasel's gonna kind of be like a stabbing fun at Rocket Raccoon, because the same actor plays Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy, and the guy who plays Yondu's going to be in Suicide Squad 2. So I guess they're kind of be like poking fun at Suicide Squad, but yeah, this was £2. I'm pretty sure this is a £10 book easy. So and not that easy to come across these days. So yeah, I picked that up in the hope of moving it on to make a bit of money to buy something I'd like. Found this too, and this is Amazing Man number 12. I didn't know what this was. I was just thumbing through the boxes, going through the Amazing Mans, and I saw this and I was like, hang on, that's Frank Miller, right? And then so when I came home I looked it up, and yeah, it turns out that when Frank Miller was doing Dark Knight Returns, he just sort of had this, I guess this was a leftover or an unused piece of artwork, and the Amazing Man guys got it and used it for their cover, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. I don't know what that's worth. I have to do a bit of, I've not had time to look that up yet, but it was only £2, and I was like, well, if you like Frank Miller and you like Dark Knight Returns, then that's got to be something that people want, right? So yeah. Well, sticking with DC still. So this is Infinite Crisis 3. This is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes, who becomes the third Blue Beetle, I believe. So yeah, this is just Jaime Reyes' first appearance. It's not, he doesn't get the Blue Beetle outfit in this one. So lovely Jim Lee cover as well. And yeah, this was just £2, which was cool. I think this is like, again, it's a £10 to £20 book. So yeah, definitely happy to find that for £2. And just tucked behind it for £3 was this, which is the second print sketch variant. Again, I'm not sure which one's better really. I do like seeing Jim Lee's pencils, just his raw work. It's really good. So yeah, and yeah, further back there was Infinite Crisis 5. This is the George Perez cover rather than the Jim Lee cover, and this is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as Blue Beetle. And again, tucked behind that for £3 was the sketch variant, which I guess is a second print, because it says on the barcode it is, right? Or is it different? I'm not sure. It might just be a variant. And yeah, also for £3, tucked in with the other fives was the Jim Lee cover, and there is Jaime Reyes as Blue Beetle free. So yeah, that's the first bunch of stuff I found in this shop, and that's probably all gonna go on eBay and go towards something, go in the comic fund, as it were. Luckily, in one of my previous videos I talked about a Runner Swamp Thing I found. Well, I managed to find some more of those. So these were £3 each. So yeah, I got 20 to 30 in the last time I went shopping. Anyway, this is 31, so it carries straight on from where I left off. And yeah, these are really, really good. This is the sort of climax of the face-off between Swamp Thing and Arcane, and yeah, it's good, and it carries on into annual number 2, which wraps up the whole story. But yeah, I've got to say, these are just, I've never read these before, and they're just really, really, really wonderful. These Swamp Things are going straight into my personal collection. So then we got something 32. So this one's like a fill-in issue. So I guess when that story finished, maybe the artists needed a few months off. So it's still Alan Moore writing it, and it's the same team on the cover, but the inside art is different. So I guess maybe they needed a little break to catch up on some stuff. Maybe they went on holiday, who knows? But it's kind of like a fill-in issue rather than part of the ongoing story. And yeah, luckily they had 33 as well. And this one, again, is a different art team, but half of it is reprinting House of Secrets 92, which is the first appearance of Swamp Thing, as I'm sure everybody knows. So this is like a cover swipe of that original cover, except it's Abby as the in the foreground, in the front, as it were, and yeah, Swamp Thing pretty much looking identical. They had this one too, so I had to grab it, which is a newsstand version, obviously. And I mean, I don't think that one is rarer than the other. Maybe the newsstand in good condition, this is pretty good condition, is harder to come by. But I mean, this is from 1985, and there would have been just as many newsstands as there were direct copies in 1985, so it doesn't make it particularly unusual or rare. And I managed to find issue 34 as well. These were all £3 each, so I was like, yep, that's a good price. I'll pay £3 a copy for these. You know, I mean, probably people could charge more for these, you know, because of their age and because they're just classic comics. But I think £3 was sort of the ceiling I wanted to pay on these, really. And yeah, so this one, number 34, this is when you sort of get, I guess he gets back into the arc, the art team returns, and the story carries on. But this one is great. It's like as you might be able to tell from Swamp Thing's face here, this is where Swamp Thing and Abby get it on. But it's like a psychedelic issue, and yeah, Abby sort of what was it? Yeah, Abby has a sort of trips out whilst eating some fruit that Swamp Thing's made for her, and yeah, it sort of bonds their consciousnesses. But it's just really, really nice. I mean, once they get into the psychedelic bit, you know, the pages turn from portrait to landscape, and it's just really, really, it's wonderful comic to read, really nice. Maybe that's why they needed the break, because they were really putting the time in on this one for the last two anyway. And yeah, the last one I managed to pick up was 35. And this seems to be getting back in. Yeah, they seem to be starting a new arc with a new villain at this point. I did pick up some other issues of Swamp Thing from the Alan Moore run, but I'm not going to show them now because they're sort of later ones, and I haven't read them yet. So yeah, I'm not too interested in showing them right now. But I do like this tagline, "Sophisticated Suspense." I think it describes this series perfectly. But yeah, it's really good, really nice. So I'm just gonna sidetrack from the haul for a minute, because we were talking about this issue here that's a reprint of House of Secrets 92, and I thought it'd be a good idea just to grab something out of my collection from a wee while ago, and it's this DC Silver edition of House of Secrets 92. So you can see that the original cover compared to the recreation, but as most people will know, this is actually a likeness of Louise Simonson. I guess before she was Louise Simonson, and yeah, I was really lucky that I went to the Portsmouth Comic Con a few years ago, and I met Wheezy, and she signed this for me. And she's just one of the nicest people I've met at a con. Really, she was really chatty, and she was telling me she was going through this comic, and she was saying how she ended up on the cover because she lived in the same apartment building as Bernie Wright's, and when she was going through, she was pointing out the different characters, saying, "Oh, this one's based on this person, and this guy's appearance is based on this person," and that's where Bernie got it all from. And yeah, she signed some X Factors for me, and she signed this for me. But she was just really nice, just absolutely lovely. And yeah, right next to her was Walt Simonson, and yeah, I got in his queue, got him to sign a bunch of 4s for me, and yeah, both of them were awesome. They didn't charge anything for their signatures, but when I met Walt Simonson, he did this for me. So yeah, really, wow, so pleased to get that. And he was just asking for donations, so you could pay what you liked, and it was all going to a charity. So I popped £20 in his charity jar, and yeah. So what's next? Okay, back to the new comics rather than some old ones. Okay, so there we go. Found Rick and Morty Free Comic Book Day. I've not had a chance to read this yet. I'd really like to. It's nice finding this too now that the series is back on TV again. Yeah, I'm going to have to try and track down some of these comics and read them. If they're half as good as the TV show, they're just going to be great, aren't they? And this was £2, so not free anymore. Yeah, this is £2, but is it a reprint of #1? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's going to be tough to sort of find these now because they're going to be so popular. And yeah, I mentioned before, I don't like graphic novels. I don't like them at all. I like single issues, and yeah, finding the single issues of this is probably not something that's at the top of my list at the moment. But hey, you never know. One day they might just turn up for next to nothing. So yeah, I found this one too. So this is Terminator: The Burning Earth #5, and it was a mini series which was 5 issues long. And this is the first. This is Alex Ross all the way through, all painted artwork, and this is the first thing that he did in comics. And I collected this as a kid, but I missed #1, and so I had like 2 through to 5, but I sold them all to my local shop at some point. And sort of been kicking myself since. I didn't realise it was Alex Ross, because at the time, he wasn't like a big celebrity artist. It's only now that I picked it up and that I realised. So yeah, glad to have this back for just £2. I've just got to find the other issues now. But yeah, it's just, yeah, totally beautiful all the way through. Just all of it looks like that. A full issue of painted Alex Ross art. Really, really nice. I found this for £3. I'm not sure if you can see, but this is Wild Star #1. What I'm not sure if you can see is this is actually the gold lettered issue, gold foil issue. There you go. So yeah, I have all 4 issues of Wild Star, which I bought off the rack, and yeah, to find this was just like, oh wow, I mean, I know no one really cares about Wild Star these days, but I really liked this. It's just a real it's a real science fiction tale. It's really, really interesting. I liked it. I thought it was a good read. Fairly simple, science fiction time travel story, and it all looks really good too. So yeah, I never thought I'd see a gold one outside of 1991 or 1992, but let alone get one. And there you go. So yeah, I'm glad to have that. That finishes off that set. Also found Max 35. So that's the final issue of the series. This one's not for my PC. This one is to flip, because this was only £2, and I'm pretty sure this is like an easy £10-20 book. So yeah, just seeing that there, I was like, right, I'll grab that. Thank you very much. Also, for £2, they had the Boys 24, and is this the first? It's not the first Soldier Boy, is it? This is the first appearance of Soldier Boy's team, who I believe are going to be the main villains, I guess, in the next series of the Boys. So yeah, great to find this for £2. Yeah, pretty sure this is a £10 to £20 book as well. So yeah, and what's next? Okay, yeah, next found some Wolverines. So Wolverine 154, which is it first? I think it's the first time that Wolverine fights Deadpool, and it's Rob Liefeld art all the way through. So yeah, and it's a 2-part story. I found both of them, and what was it? These were £3 each. I think they're probably like £10 each. I'm not sure. I have to take a look, but I don't see them very often. So I thought, yeah, I'll grab those. Maybe make something out of those. And yeah, more Wolverines. So this is Wolverine number 55, and this is the land variant. That's it's the takeoff of is it the EC comic with the decapitation cover. So yeah, glad to find out. Oh yeah, this was £4, and I think it's probably a £10 book, I guess, but it's quite ticky, so it's probably I probably got the right value out of that one. So there you go. And also in the Wolverine box was 131, and there are 2 versions of this. So you can see down here, maybe not. This is the first print, and this was recalled because somebody put the wrong the wrong word in a voice bubble, and yeah, somebody calls somebody something that they shouldn't call them. It's recalled because of a racial slur, isn't it? I think that's how it's termed online. So yeah, I guess someone got in big trouble for that. So yeah, this one's worth like maybe 10 to 15 pounds, and again that was in there for £2. So, and I do like a controversial comic, as you may remember from the video with the Green Lantern comic in. So, but yeah, this one was actually recalled because of because it definitely should not have said what it said. I found some She-Hulks too. This is She-Hulk number 3 or number 100, depending on how you look at it. And this one, so I found this for £3, and this probably goes for £10. But I'm not sure. I might keep this one. I grabbed it because it's the first. Well, I grabbed it because it reprints She-Hulk number 1. But it's also a first appearance. It's the first appearance of a clone of Mr. Morbius from the Loki TV show, and so the clone's called Mr. Ouroboros. Well, there you go. I said it. And yeah, so that's, I guess, why this has got some value. But it also, like I said, it reprints number 1, which is pretty cool because it's probably the closest I'm going to get to owning number 1 anytime soon. So yeah. Also in the She-Hulks there was 22, and this is the variant, or it's one of the variants. I think there's 2 different variants, and this is the first appearance of Jacinda, who's a Skrull, and the word is she's going to be in the She-Hulk TV show. So yeah, glad to find this. This was £2, and I'm pretty sure it's a 10 to 15 pound book at least. So it might be a cooler. Might have to go in my little cooler box of things that might be worth something in the future. I think as that TV show gets closer, if she turns up in some ads and stuff, this will get some more heat. So yeah, I think that's where this one's going to go for now. Also in the She-Hulk section, there was a Hulk number 1, but this is the second print. So yeah, different colour lettering, and obviously, yeah, second print variant. So, and that was only £2. So I thought I'd just grab that because I'd never seen it before. And yeah, there was this totally awesome Hulk, which was in the wrong place. It ended up in the She-Hulk section, and it's the Marvel Women of Power variant. And yeah, this was £3, and yeah. This, I'm pretty sure this is worth a good 15-20 quid at the moment too. So yeah, I was quite happy to find that. So it's a nice cover. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll keep that one though. I think that one might have to go on eBay. And speaking of Women of Power variants, that's Thor number 5 with the Women of Power variants. And what was it? This one was £3, but I'm not sure this goes for anything. But I just liked it, so I thought I'd grab it anyway. You never know. Maybe it'll go up one day. I found Miss Marvel 13, which is the first appearance of someone called, well, they're called Cameron. They're an Inhuman, and they're confirmed to be in the TV show. So I did find one of these previously, but I grabbed this one because it was £2, but it does have a nasty dog ear crease, so boo. But yeah, I think it's a £10 book at least. So yeah, I sort of grabbed that on a whim. But once I got home, I noticed the damage and was like, oh well. If I'd have seen that in the shop, I probably wouldn't have grabbed it. But hey ho, there you go. I found this Avengers Academy number 1, Avengers Arena number 1, Murder World. Yeah, this is awesome. I had these, but I sold them to somebody. I did like this series. Obviously, it's sort of taken off Battle Royale, but what was it? Yeah, Mercenaut's been showing this one a lot on his channel, right, and giving it some heat. So to see it, I saw it for £2, I was like, yeah, I should grab it, because if this hasn't already become something, I guess it will be soon. So, and yeah, also in the A section, I found this. So yeah, this is Avengers Ultron Revolution number 11, and this is the first appearance of Miss Marvel in the animated universe. So yeah, I was really pleased to find that, you know, for £2. So I'm pretty sure this has got some value. So yeah, I grabbed this, and it's in really good shape too. So very happy to find it. Just seen lots of people show this and love this cover. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I think it's probably like a 10, maybe even £30 book. So yeah, that's a good find. Pleased to find that one. Okay, so what's next? Okay, I found this for £4, and yeah, I had to grab it. I mean, you know, it's it's a classic, right? So I was like, I really like these sort of true reprints that reprint the adverts and everything. So yeah, I was a bit like, okay, I don't have this, I'll grab it. But I was a bit like, when I got home, I was like, do I really want this? Because again, grabbing something out of the collection, I actually already have this. Is this going to fit on here? I guess not. Okay, but this is a slipcase that came out sort of in the 90s, and it reprints Captain America 1 to 10. So I kind of have this already, but just not as a floppy comic. So yeah, I'm not sure about this one yet. I might keep it, or I might flip it. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. So yeah, I had a bit of joy in the Captain Americas this time round. I found this. For £10, and yeah, I was just like, oh, okay, I guess this is, for this sort of money, it's got to be really beaten up, right? And I went round it, and it looks pretty good. I mean, there's like, yeah, there's a tick here, a couple of ticks here. There's something odd going on up here in this corner, but I'm not sure what that is really. It might be okay. But yeah, this is obviously Captain America 112, and it's Jack Kirby art. And yeah, just for £10, really happy to find that. Really happy, and yeah, that's going straight in my personal collection. So, but the Captain America doesn't stop there. So, also for £10, they had this. And I mean, I'm not sure if you can see this book's solid, but it is rough. I mean, you can just see how brown this formerly white cover is. Yeah, this poor book is not a near mint comic by any stretch of the imagination. But this is Steranko art all the way through, and it is awesome. This was very appropriately priced, I believe. This was £10, and yeah, it's just great. It's just one of those things that I just love to, you know, just because I've never read this before, so yeah, and just thumbed through it and took in all the art, and it's just great, you know, Steranko's panel work, and yeah, it's just a business. Really nice. And last of all, there was this one in there too, and again, so this is Captain America 109, and this is Jack Kirby all the way through, and it retells Captain America's origin, redrawn by Jack Kirby. And again, this maybe is just slightly nicer than the 111, but it's still, yeah, it's solid, it's attached, but yeah, it's got some whopping great big creases down the cover, and but yeah, for £10 an issue, yeah, I couldn't say no. So just, yeah, really, really pleased to have these. Just real great comics, really great ones. I love Jack Kirby, and I love Stuart Co, and I love that this era. I love these early issues of any Marvel book. So yeah, really, really, really pleased to find those going straight in my personal collection, and they will only be coming out if I happen to come across a better condition copy for around about the same sort of price at any point in the future. So I think they're going to be there for quite some time. Alright, so I think we're going to finish up there. Thanks very much for watching. Please like please like the video, please comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.